My colleague Nico and I are here to talk about how Mendix and AWS are working on democratizing AI, GenAI for manufacturing industries. Artificial intelligence has become a powerful tool for businesses that are looking to innovate and grow with the curve, stay ahead of the curve continuously. So today, we are excited to showcase how Mendix, a low-code application development platform, and AWS are revolutionizing the accessibility of AI to these manufacturing organizations. When we say democratizing AI, Gen AI, what we are essentially talking about is empowering individuals across the organization, regardless of their technical expertise, to be able to leverage the capabilities of artificial intelligence to drive innovation and to solve complex problems. As we witness continuous investments in digitization and technology within the manufacturing industry, it is clear that in the next few years, there is going to be tremendous change and evolution on how traditional manufacturers are doing business currently. These advancements will lead to a highly effective, efficient, and very intelligent system. According to research by BCG, the insights they've shared is that the evolution of AI in manufacturing sector is going to move from assistant systems to recommendation system, and finally it will culminate into a fully autonomous system. This trajectory shows a significant shift towards AI-driven decision-making and operational excellence. Forecasts suggest that in the next decade, by the year 2030 itself, more than 96% of manufacturing organizations would have ramped up their AI investments. But even beyond, after that optimistic forecast, it is still very contradictory to find that these manufacturing organizations are still in those early stages of leveraging AI to their benefit. And the reason behind that is essentially is the mammoth amount of data that's available to them. It is a daunting task to make sense of that data and to leverage it for operational excellence. So with Mendix, our mission is to encourage these organizations, empower them to develop superior software at a faster pace. So let's quickly delve into how Mendix can help simplify using AI capabilities into software development. First off is the reduced complexity. Mendix makes software development with AI a breeze. It helps with tapping into the AI assistance. It helps with tech abstraction, as well as leverages built-in AI capabilities. Next up, we have the speed of development. You'll be amazed to see how fast your applications can come to life with Mendix. Our platform offers very intuitive tools which encourage composability. They aid visual development as well as foster team collaboration. And then finally, about intelligence and scale. With the help of Mendix, we seamlessly integrate into AI features, and hence we are able to leverage the cloud-native architecture, and our focus has always been prioritizing UI, UX for superior user experiences. So with the help of Mendix, we empower non-software engineers as well, being a low-code application platform, to visually create enterprise-level applications, bypassing extensive coding. This accelerates innovation, aligning it with business and IT. So it helps to IT to grow at the pace of business and upholds IT governance. With the help of Mendix, you can build your applications 10 times faster with 70% fewer resources, which is a crucial factor in expediting digital transformation. Embedded AI capabilities empower teams to enhance business value through two key approaches. One is AI-assisted development. With AI-assisted development, we are talking about embedding AI tools in the development cycle itself, which help to optimize tasks, automate processes, and streamline workflows. Then we have AI-augmented applications, with the help of which we are able to build smarter applications by creating complex use cases and leveraging AI for the benefit of better user experiences. So let's delve deeper into both these aspects, the first being the AI-assisted development capability. First up, we have the logic bot that helps our developers. It gives recommendation for the best next action. That helps to make business logic more efficient. And with the help of the logic bot, we are able to leverage, streamline the decision making for the developers, and they are able to implement the business logic more effectively. Moving on to the best practices bot. This is a tool that helps to detect any anti-patterns, especially when it comes to security, governance. It focuses on the industry set practices and standards. And finally, we have the Mendix chat. It is like your own Q&A buddy. With the help of Mendix chat, the developers can have conversational experience while during the development process, where they are able to get guidance and support as and when they need it. So it's like having your friend next to you to help you out, your smart friend next to you to help you out when you really need them. Moving on to the next aspect, which is AI-augmented app capabilities. Here we have the ML kit. This feature allows you to securely embed custom and open source trained open standard compatible models, for example, ONNX, which helps you to build those models right within the Mendix Studio Pro. And it's basically a game changer because it helps you with the key aspects like cost, data privacy, and performance. Next up, we have the AWS connectors. With the help of these connectors, we are able to interact with the AWS services and build applications on top of these services seamlessly. So the development becomes very easy by just simple drag and drop. And then we have the GenAI connectors. These connectors are essential for making your applications smarter and better performing using large language models, etc. So talking specifically about how Mendix helps with these built-in AWS connectors, first off is the simplified integration with the AWS service. Just like we talked about, because of these connectors, the developers can actually develop application, focus on the logic, business logic, and the usability of the application, rather than worrying about those integration hurdles. Then we have empowering innovation with AI and ML. With the help of this connector, you can actually leverage AI ML to your benefit. You can connect any particular model, like you can be into any ML framework like PyTorch, TensorFlow, etc., and it would work for you using the Mendix architecture. Quickly talking about the built-in AI augmented solutions, here we have APIs and modules to connect to these AI ML services. And with the help of these APIs and modules, you can tap into the AI capabilities without needing to do a lot of coding. On the other side, we have the ML kit, as we talked about in the previous slide, where you can build your own framework, take the standard open source frameworks available in the market, and then embed it into your applications. Using both this, we are able to create a Mendix chat This chatbot is smart, intelligent. You can use LLM models for this, and it helps you to really build the enhanced user experience for your applications. At this point, I would like to invite my colleague Nico to walk you through the demo and architecture.
I'm going to demonstrate you how to augment a solution with GenAI in Mendix. Why should we do this? Let me walk you through a typical data insights challenge that we see in the quality departments of manufacturers. Imagine a quality manager working in these departments. The job of the quality manager is to find and resolve the root cause of quality issues. And the quality issues are reported during a visual inspection. We already simplified this process with the Mendix visual inspection app template from our marketplace. Here, you have an inspector who marks quality issues on a tablet in a virtual product view. And on the other side, you have the quality manager who reviews the quality issues and now resolves them in the overall process. However, this is where the user journey breaks down. Every quality issue raises different questions, and the answer may be found in a myriad of systems. For example, which materials were used? And the answer may reside in a PLM system like Teamcenter. Or who supplied those materials? And this may come from an ERP system. Or the quality manager is interested if there were similar issues and how were they resolved in the past. So to summarize, the quality manager needs to review a lot of data from different systems and even different data structures. And he needs to extract only the relevant information and combine them to one resolution. And this is simply too time-consuming. Now this is important. Even if you had one dashboard with the data of all these systems, the user journey doesn't change that much. The quality manager still needs to drill down into the data, and the quality manager needs to review a lot of these data. And this is exactly where the power of GenAI can help us. A GenAI assistant can simplify the user journey in an intuitive way. And moreover, it understands the data across the systems and across the data schemas. Further, it can make recommendations. And of course, the quality manager is still in the driver's seat to validate those recommendations and to implement them in the real world. Speaking of it, let me show you how this works in Mendix. I'm now demonstrating how we get to this AI-enhanced user journey at the example of the visual inspection app. The quality manager receives a message from the inspector Daryl in the visual inspection app. Apparently, there's a recurring quality issue observed during the shift of the inspector. To investigate such an issue, the quality manager would like the help of a GenAI. This is why he submits a feature request from within the app and marks where he would like a GenAI chatbot implemented. He adds a description and submits the feature request. As a Mendix developer, we pick up this feature request in the developer portal. After reviewing it, we decide to use a large language model that is offered by Amazon Bedrock to implement this chatbot feature. In our development environment, Mendix Studio Pro, we set up the project by downloading the Amazon Bedrock connector that is already in our marketplace. Now we're ready for the implementation. We start with the user interface. Here, we create a button that will open the chat interface of the bot. For this, we drag and drop a UI building block that we can customize to our needs. And this building block, or this button, will open the chat interface of the bot. Here we simply reuse the existing chat page that you saw before. And we also customize it. And now the important part, we extend it with the logic to integrate with Amazon Bedrock. We do this when the user sends a comment. Now, to integrate a large language model, you need three things. First, the prompt that contains the chat messages of the user. Second, you need credentials to authenticate our app in AWS. And third, the actual invoke model request to interact with Amazon Bedrock. This has already been implemented by the connector, and we only need to reuse it, enter information from before, and the name of the model. Further, we enter the ID of a knowledge base, and this knowledge base has been already set up in Amazon Bedrock. The knowledge base contains the data of our company so that the large language model can then answer questions about it. Once we get a response from Amazon Bedrock, we only need to display the answer of the model in the user interface, which is what we are doing here. The last step, we allow that the user can execute this logic, it's a security setting, and add the button from the beginning to the chat starting page. Now, we redeploy our app in the development environment. And now let's see how the conversation from the beginning could be continued in a new version of this app. To investigate the recurring quality issue, the quality manager now adds the newly developed chatbot to the conversation. He asked about similar issues, including supplier data. And the bot finds similar issues and thereby combines information from different systems. The quality manager delves deeper with follow-up questions, but only about the solved issues. And the bot provides a summary of what happened. To prevent these issues from happening again in the future, the quality manager asks about possible solutions and receives 3 possible ways forward. Together with Daryl, they evaluate if the supplier followed one of the recommendations the bot made. Yes, the epic music is totally appropriate. I presented you how we can easily integrate GenAI into a Mendix app. And we did this so that we can solve a complex problem in collaboration between business, production, IT, and AI. Which architecture did we use for this demo? We used Amazon Bedrock's knowledge base feature so that the model answers questions about our company data. And what I love about this feature is that you simply need to set up an Amazon S3 bucket as an archive for the knowledge base. From this point, Amazon Bedrock handles the rest, and it processes the data into a format that the large language model can understand. How do we get the data into the Amazon S3 bucket, though? We exported the data in the Mendix app from our Mendix database into structured text documents, and then put them in the Amazon S3 bucket via its API. We do this with the help of the Amazon S3 connector, as well as the AWS authentication connector. And both are available in our marketplace and make this operation really easy. How do we get the data from other systems into the bucket? Mendix makes it really easy to integrate other systems using these connectors. And that is why we can use an SAP connector, for example, to get material data out of an ERP system, like from SAP. Or the Teamcenter connector to get PLM data. Even if there's no connector, you can always integrate your own APIs using Amazon low-code development features. So in the demo, we used Mendix to connect to these systems and then to transfer the data to Amazon S3. But of course, in your production scenario and your data landscape, there are, of course, many other proven ways that you can get the data into the knowledge base. For the chatbot, we use the Amazon Bedrock connector. This connector handles the complexity of interacting with the Amazon Bedrock API, and I, as a Mendix developer, can simply focus on my use case. In this case, developing a chatbot and the UI. So it allowed me to simply use the power of a large language model out of the box, as you saw. This is how you can build AI-powered solutions with Mendix and AWS. And now let's hear from Iti how one of our customers is doing that today.
Thank you, Nico. I really like this sound for at least the slide that's coming up. It's a good background score for that. Let me paint a picture for you. Vivix is Brazil's largest glass manufacturer, and they already have 25 Mendix applications that are integrated to their core processes. They are seamlessly connecting their systems like SAP, etc. Their challenges being that their quality and their production teams are investing a lot of time in customer complaints, investigation, production issues, etc. Even though Mendix, with the applications that have already been built, Mendix has already integrated a lot of their core systems, they still want to leverage the power of AI in order to stay ahead of the curve. So here's the solution that they're building. The name of the solution is Virtual Engineer. What Virtual Engineer is basically it's a chatbot that helps to streamline data from various sources and brings it to the application as and when needed. So with the help of this particular chatbot, Vivix is expecting that they will be able to bring down their quality issue management lead time from 5 days to less than 1 day, their production issue resolution from 4 to 5 hours to mere minutes. And that is what I call innovation. On Wednesday, we have a session directly from Vivix. If you're interested in knowing more about this particular solution, I encourage you to attend Vivix panel discussion where they would be talking about this story and more, what they're doing with Mendix and Siemens in Hall 9 Siemens booth on Wednesday. With this, it's a wrap-up for the both of us, but we do have our presence in the AWS booth as well. We encourage you to go to our kiosk, the Mendix kiosk, where our colleague Frederick will help you learn more about Mendix. Thank you so much.